What's up, YouTube? It's Tyler Knight. You tuned to Tyler's Life. I'm about to be reacting to Larry Bird, ESPN U, #4 college basketball player all time. So, yeah, a subscriber, a viewer commented and recommended this video. I'm gonna react to the video for you guys, and yeah, just hit a like, subscribe. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. I'm trying to get to it. Yeah, should be a good video. I'm not sure exactly what the video entails, but that's what a reaction is for. So it's gonna be like, if it's information I haven't heard about yet, and you're gonna get the reaction of that, and I'm gonna talk about it. Let's get into the video. I'm so tired. Oh my
gosh. The team's ready to go. This play's gonna need everyone. But who's gonna take?
Welcome back to ESPN News Honor Roll. I'm Reese Davis. Our fourth greatest college basketball player of all time is Larry Bird. After dropping out of school at Indiana, Bird worked as a garbage man before helping Indiana State clean up and reach the 1979 national championship game.
Basketball in Indiana, as you're growing up, that's all you see. That's all you hear. It didn't make any difference what weather it was, whether it was sunny. It didn't make any difference if it was raining. It didn't make any difference if it was snowing. We tried to play basketball out there all the time.
It transforms community in Indiana. And it gives you your place in the community, a legitimacy, a decency.
Indiana?
That otherwise...
They have players out there where it's like, you can't leave them open. You can't leave them open. It's a bucket.
My town had the same things. It seemed like nothing.
Like, definitely around the three-point line.
One time, I was growing up, staying around, and I was playing really well, and they were really excited about it. I thought, wow, I might be looking better than I think I am.
He had the best hand-eye coordination maybe of anybody that ever played basketball.
Probably, yeah.
He was so good with his anticipation, both offensively and
Yeah,
defensively.
he like the shots he puts up.
Bounce passes and thread the needle and
passing.
Feel good, but the guy that receiving the pass makes him feel good, of course.
And his timing,
There wasn't anything he didn't think
it's impeccable.
on the basketball floor.
Probably the greatest of all time when it comes to hand-eye coordination. Him and Kobe, I think.
The NBA noticed Bird's growing celebrity too. The Celtics drafted the forward as a junior eligible, knowing full well that he might return to Indiana State for his senior season, which he did, to unwelcome media attention.
Larry always says the turning point for him was when Sports Illustrated put him on the cover and they had two cheerleaders around him saying, shh, the best kept secret in college basketball. Well, not anymore.
The rest of the team, nobody would ask any questions to. And Larry felt bad about that because
best kept secret.
And I think
So he wasn't really known like that back then?
Build the team and to
if you weren't from the state of Indiana?
Larry Bird would rather say, you don't even say hi to me. I'd rather not get involved.
He was on the USA team though.
And I wanted to practice hard, and I wanted to go home on my yard. And that's the way I was.
But the national scrutiny didn't stop Bird or Indiana State, as the Sycamores entered the 1979 NCAA tournament undefeated.
33-0. Crazy. Till they lost the Magic. That was devastating, for real.
They just kept winning.
So Larry Bird put fear in you because you knew that if you didn't play like you were supposed to play, he could beat you.
Yeah, you'll bust your ass.
By Bird's 29 points per game, Indiana State made it to the final against Magic Johnson and Michigan State.
They had a lot of talent. They had guys that were playing very well. I knew it was going to be a dogfight. I really felt we had a good opportunity to win the game.
Definitely had a good opportunity. 33-0. They could have beat them, but just they got the best of them at the time.
We were very successful.
It happens.
I expected us to get anywhere, and we attained our goal. Our goal was to get to the Final Four.
Larry had to do more with less. I think, frankly, that Larry Bird getting the 1978-79 Indiana State team to the finals with a 33-0 record is a single greatest person.
And his number is 33. That's crazy.
As a high school senior, Bird had a recruiting trip planned to Florida. He got to the airport, took one look at the airplane, turned around and went home. Seems the Bird was afraid to fly.
seems the bird was afraid to fly. All right, so that's it for the video. That was pretty quick, but yeah, just seeing how Bird was dominant at that time, but he took a different path. He was kind of underrated, I guess. All of NCAA didn't really know him since he went to his other school. But once he arrived at Indiana State, I guess what he did at his other Indiana school caught some kind of like I guess Sports Illustrated must have found something, or maybe he was going to work in Indiana State early, and then the magazine came out. But it says best kept secret, notioning that not a lot of people know about him, but he's really good. Like, he's one of the top prospects. He ended up going 33-0, going to the national championship, losing, but still someone that wasn't really known before, was underrated, and became one of the guys that is expected to win. Ends up going against Magic, compared to Magic, and like he's one of those guys where he just got out the mud. He was a garbage man once he dropped out of his other school and then went to Indiana State. That's what they were saying. So it's like, he's a very humble guy. He's gonna work hard no matter what it is, and he applies that to his game. And you can see the grit, the hard work, the diving for the ball when the man has a back brace on. Like, he is just tough and resilient, and yeah, you can just see why Larry Bird is who Larry Bird is, just because the way he was brought up, what he did throughout his years in college and even before then with working and stuff. And you can just see he's just a strong individual, mentally, physically, and yeah, he's just a strong individual. So like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. What is number 4 a solid like ranking for him, or do you think he should be higher as far as like college players? Just thinking about all the college players that and what they've done, going back to Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant had a crazy season. He didn't win the national championship, I don't think. Carmelo did. Carmelo Anthony's another one. Like, compare it to those guys. Like, compare him to those guys, and then guys from back in time where it's like Michael Jordan. Who else? The guy on the Lakers. Worthy was good on North Carolina. James Worthy. Magic. All those guys. Just let me know what's your top 5 college players of all time, because I'm not gonna know about the college players in the 80s and 90s like as much as you guys if you're around watching, but I'm gonna know about the college players in the 2000s, the John Walls, the Kevin Durants, the Michael Beasleys, the Jimmer Fredettes, like all those guys that are amazing in college. Some of them weren't so good in the NBA, but they were just great in the college game. But let me know what's your top 5 for college players. Until then, I'm gonna sign out. I'm gonna say a quick prayer. In the name of Jesus, I pray that anybody that's watching this, bless them from the crown of their heads to the soles of their feet. Allow them to have a great week. Allow them to not give in to temptation. Allow them to be strong mentally, physically, and spiritually. Allow them to have the mental toughness that Larry Bird had, and also cast their cares and anxieties on you. Any situation they have, anybody that they watch and they look up to, allow them to take the good characteristics of what they do. Also, allow them to get into the Bible too, and look at the good characteristics of you, and also prophets in the Bible too. Just allow them to take from different people and different individuals that they look up to. Take the good perspectives and take the good things from people and not the bad, and not allow them to not be influenced by the worldly things and influenced by things that are of God, the things that people are blessed with, that they look up to. People might not be good all the way around, but they're human. So if a person's not seen as an all-around good person or all-around Christian person, they can still take the good from them, even if they might have secular ways. So Larry Bird, I'm not sure if he's a Christian, but anything that Larry Bird is doing, allow them to see the good in what he's doing, the the hustle, the mental toughness, all of that, and apply that to their lives in any situation, and to stay strong and be faithful to God in any way. So in the name of Jesus I pray. Bless everybody. Amen. So stay blessed, stay lit, and I'm out.
Stay tuned for your daily devotion.
Not a godly
Today's
friend.
topic,
Or
iron
are
sharpens
you?
iron.
You'll know if you're being a godly friend if you're really challenging your closest friends and relationships to step into God's best for their life, not allowing them to settle for the things of this world, and really just calling them out on anything, maybe in their character that you see, or things that are just concerning about the path that they're going down. I know in my own life that when I have had friendships where we sharpen each other, it always calls me up to a higher place. And so I encourage all of you to take those steps in your relationships and to call each other to God's best.
Thank God for godly friends. Better pay attention to who's around you, so that when you are weak, they should be strong. And when you can't pray, they should know how to pray. And when you don't have faith, they should have faith for you.